Hi, my name is Steve Elias. I work for the Development Bank of Wales. I work in our South Wales offices. I'm here at Gwynt Y Ddraig Cider near Pontypridd to see Drew, who we helped finance a management buyout of the business.
Well, we started out back in 2000. That was a hobby, just making a few hundred gallons of cider in the barn, in the old barn, in oak barrels. It grew from there. We made 200 or 300 gallons the first year. That grew to sort of a couple of thousand, so on, so on. And we started entering little competitions, local and national, international, and we just started winning them. We were obviously getting something right. We manage a little orchard in Monmouth. We don't actually own that, but that's where we get most of our ancient varieties from, and then bring our blends together from those apples. We do export cider all over the world. We've got cider going out to Australia, New Zealand. We export to Finland, the Netherlands, Channel Isles, and a couple of other countries as well, which we're looking at the moment. Two of us started the business about 20 years ago, and the opportunity arose about 5 or 6 years ago, where my business partner at the time decided it was time for him to move on, and then the opportunity arose for me to acquire those shares in the business, and we did so. We looked at the high street banks, and further afield also, but a few people had been talking about the Development Bank of Wales, so we approached them. They were local in Cardiff. It was an easy process, so we paid them a visit, and it developed from there. The bulk of the funding came from Development Bank of Wales, but we had to look for a small amount then to the high street lenders, high street banks, but also a little bit came from our own business as well, which we had saved in that. It was very good to take on the business myself. You know, we had huge opportunities then to move the business forward. It was a bit of freedom as well in my eyes, and we've had a chance to grow the business, more staff, more vehicles, more investment in equipment, tanks, which will hopefully, you know, push us even further forward. Without the funding from Development Bank of Wales, then we wouldn't have been able to fund the buyout, the management buyout, and this business may have gone elsewhere. We've had support from Welsh funding for our Welsh brand, our Welsh business. It's been such an easy process as well, because everybody's local, everybody's at the end of the phone, and it just everything was very easy, worked quickly, and highly recommended. I think to leave a legacy for Welsh cider in Wales, that would be the best thing for me, for sure. When the business is done, hopefully they will continue to live on, and we made a mark on the cider industry.
Start your application today at developmentbank.wales.